All right. How we doing, huh? Not a bad weekend, right? You know, it's freaking Wednesday, middle of the week. NBA Finals coming up. Can't wait to stream that. But what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series recap, series preview live stream. And as you see by the title, the Guardians, for the first time since I believe their very first part of the year, have won back to back series. Of course, back then, they took 3 of 4 from Seattle, and then they went out and took 2 of 3 against Oakland. Yeah, the Guardians are one of their, 11 wins? It was on a walk off, but yeah. So, Guardians had a 3-gamer against the O's in Baltimore. Of course, I streamed 2 of those 3 games. They were essentially all bangers for the most part. But game 1, of course, we had the lefty, Logan Allen, on the mound. And I had the honor of streaming an absolute masterclass from Mr. Allen. As Logan, or LTA, his initials, went a solid 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Seems like every time I see this dude, he goes out there and tries to outdo himself from the last time. It's going to be very hard to outdo this outing, though. It's going to be very hard because 10 Ks is amazing, especially considering Baltimore's offense is actually pretty good. It's just their pitching reeks, and you will see that as we get through the series. But yeah, their hitting is really nice. They have a nice lineup. Are we finally back on track? I hope so, Paramjot. I hope so. If this starts a nice run for the Guards, that'd be lit. So in terms of scoring, there was a lot of small ball. Cam Gallagher sac fly. And then that was in the top of the 5th. Then 2 innings later, he got the 7th inning started with an RBI single, made it 2-0. And then Quan doubled in a run. And then Ahmed Rosario, 2-run fielder's choice. There's a little bit of a error in there as well. But it's 5-0. And that's all it goes. That's all that it's needed. That's all that we needed. For the O's, they had Tyler Wells on the mound. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 7 Ks. So he had a pretty good game too. But what hurt them was Cionel Perez, who we will hear about later on in this series. He gave up 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 earned because of the error, the bad snag by the catcher McCann. And then Cedric Mullins, unfortunately, got injured running the first base. So he's out for a while, and that's going to be tough for Baltimore because they have a nice, powerful lineup. But Cedric Mullins was the piece that really helped it go. But yeah, Tyler Wells took the loss. He's 3-2, 3.29 ERA. Logan Allen got his 2nd win of the year. He's 2-2, 2.72 ERA. Of course, I streamed the game, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So, following this masterclass, it's only right that the Guardians have a generational stinker out of Cal Quantrill to follow that up. And Cal didn't even have it from the beginning, pretty much. We couldn't even get a chance to respond to any runs they put up. Or we tried to, but we couldn't do it, of course. So, Gunnar Henderson, another young stud for the O's. They have quite a few of those coming up, too. He doubled in 2 runs because Will Brennan, instead of, because, when the ball's hit, the outfielder has to, watch it. And he went in on it, but then the ball just went right over his head. He should have went backwards to catch it back, and then this way he could come up and catch it. But instead, he broke in, and he was already cooked when that happened. Yep. They bullied Will Brennan early on. Essentially, all of the runs in the first 2 innings were on him, almost essentially. He scored 2, and then bottom of the 2nd, Adley Rushman walked in a run. And then Anthony Santander with a triple. That cleared the bases. And then, they had Austin Hayes sac fly. Made it 7-0. And on top of the fourth, the Guardians tried to come back with a Josh Bell single. And then they responded. Garner Henderson singled in a run to make it 8-1. And then Bell would strike again, sac fly, made it 8-2. Jimenez doubled in a run. And then top of 7, Naylor would single in 2 runs. And the Guardians had this fake comeback going. And it's kind of crazy because the last couple of innings, we had tying run at the plate, but we couldn't do anything with it. That was a bummer. And it really makes you wonder, if our pitcher was serious, maybe we could have won. Yeah, if Cal Quantrill wasn't trolling us, we would have won this game most likely. Because get this, after Quantrill came out of the game, our bullpen only allowed 1 run. And that 1 run was surrendered by, actually, no. All 8 runs were on Quantrill. Morgan, even Karinchak didn't allow a run. Bleh. Yeah, Morgan, Karinchak, Hentges, and Clase for some reason. I don't know why you pitch him. But yeah, the bullpen shut him down the rest of the game. But we just could not overcome the 8 runs. Thanks a lot, Quantrill, you bum. And people were talking about on Twitter about, after this, thinking, could that have been Quantrill's last start? Yeah, it could have been. If there was any debate about it, he just made it easier. Because a lot of people are talking about, could Sticks take over for Quantrill? Because some Guardians fans believe that when Sticks and Savali are back, Logan Allen and Bybee would be sent down. One of, if not both of them. But in my opinion, you take Quantrill and you put him on the same bus as Ahmed, and you send them to a farmers baseball league in the middle of Wyoming. You could even send Zunino there if you really wanted to. But yeah, it was an ugly game for us. And to make things worse, we faced freaking Cal Gibson. And you look at the pitching lines. Quantrill, 4 1/3, 8 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned. So every hit scored pretty much. 2 walks, 3 Ks with a 5.61 ERA. He's far from what he was last year. I think Tito even said like he was amped up and stuff. It's like, why? Why would you be amped up for this game? Right? Just go out there and do your thing. Now, Cal Gibson, on the other hand, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So again, the offense was getting hits. They had 11 hits in this game, but they only scored 5 runs. They could have scored more, like I said, because they had several times where they had the tying run at the plate, and they could have done some serious damage, but they just couldn't keep it going. Yeah, Gibson went out there and he was solid. I mean, the Guardians came back enough to where the O's actually had to bring out their 2 best relievers, Cano and Bautista. Now, yeah, I already went through Quantrill stats. It makes me want to throw up whenever I see it. But yeah, 4 1/3, 8 hits, 8 runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, compared to Cal Gibson, 5 2/3 with 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So the win goes to Gibson. He's 7-3, 3.89 ERA. Quantrill's 2-4 with a 5.61 ERA, and Bautista locked down his 14th save of the year, 1.33 ERA. What's up in the chat? Are we finally back? Yeah, the Yankees are better. Better than the O's? Yeah. In the words of Kodak, I hope so. I hope so. What's up, Jared? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. They're showing Milwaukee and Toronto. Bottom of the 9th, tying run at the plate. Ooh. And it's Chapman. Ooh. Against Williams. Ooh. Full count. Ooh, payoff pitch from Devin Williams. Okay, that's only 1 out, though. All right. By the way, Owen Miller's turned into Barry Bonds in Milwaukee. Must be the cheese. Or the brew. The beer. It must be the cheese. Well, maybe it's because his last name is Miller, and that park used to be called Miller Park. So he thinks it's, it's his park. No, I'm joking. Okay, but yeah, let's talk about today's game, which of course yeah, Bautista got his 14th save with a 133 ERA. And so we move on to today's game. Of course, we needed today's win. We needed to win today to win the series and go back to back. And early on, it looked good. It looked good. Yeah. He's like, you really gotta stop doing that. Doing what? Yeah. Tell Rocha. Tell Rocha to stop doing it. He's got me doing it. He has me doing it now. But anyways, Shane Bieber on the mound going up against Keegan Aiken, although it's more of a bullpen game than anything. And 2 outs now for Kirk at second. Oh, Kirk is up. Ooh, no, it's Merrifield. No, it is Kirk. Wow. So yeah, Bieber against a Oriole bullpen game, I guess. Bieber, 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Possibly the stinkiest game I've seen out of him this year, and it gave me Quantrill vibes. I joked around in the stream saying, "Did Quantrill like come back as Bieber or something?" Because this is exactly what Quantrill did yesterday, except this time the offense was as awake as yeah. I mean, it's just so funny. You have the games where the pitching staff is awake, but the bats aren't. Then you have a game like somewhat last night where the bats were awake. Pitching was kind of eh. Then tonight, pitching stunk, and the bats were alive and screaming. As it seemed like every ball we hit was just hit hard. And so Bieber, like I said, 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, a homer. If you watch the game, the dude would get the first 2 outs, easy peasy, and then he would malfunction. He did that like 3 straight innings. It's freaking insane. And then for the O's, Aiken started us off. Oh, nice snag by Devin. Damn, he snags like, he's like, nope. Wow, having the okay, well, they had the time run at the plate. And nice snag by Devin Williams. Yee. He's like, hey, I got it. I got it right here. Yeah. Yeah, Aiken went an inning, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout. Voth had 2 in a third. He gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks. He had threes all across the board. We got after him. Sionel Perez came up again, and they had 2 blown saves in this game. That's actually insane. But 2/3 of an inning for Perez, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 dingers, and then Givens came up, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits with a walk, and then Bauman came in there, and we really tattooed Bauman. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 Ks, and a homer. That was Arias. And then Baker and Kalome came in there, and they pretty much just kept it the way it is right now. Now, in terms of how we scored, the long ball was a big part of it today. But overall, first off, Jose Ramirez doubled in a run, and they went to, I guess, throw it home, and the ball like ricocheted and went into the dugout. Like Ryan McKenna just yeeted the ball nowhere close to the plate, pretty much. Goes in the dugout, and we actually challenged to see if maybe Jose could come home, because where he was on the diamond, maybe maybe they let him take home plate, but nope. They said you're at third, and by the way, we'll take away your challenge too. So yeah, we scored a run, and then all hell broke loose, pretty much. Bottom second. So yeah, you heard that right, guys. Bieber actually had a clean inning. He put up a goose egg. After that, it was just all hell breaking loose for him. I feel so bad for that guy. Just did not have it after that. Mateo would double in a run, and then McKenna would single in a run, made it 3-1. Then Rutschman would single in a run, made it 4-1. And keep in mind, I bet you a lot of those were with 2 out. Like if you look at the rundown, it's like 2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs. What is this dude doing? I got so pissed at him because, like, what are you doing? Luckily, though, the offense was awake. Top of the third, right after they would score. Actually, that 4-1 inning would start a nice little back and forth with us and the O's for the next like 4 innings. Essentially, yeah. That bottom of the second all the way to the bottom of the fifth. It'd be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As top of the third, Jimenez would single in a run, made it 2 runs to make it 4-3. Right after I was slandering him too. And I was like, okay, Andres, shut me up. Shoot me the hell up. Yeah, do that. Okay. And then bottom of the third, Ryan O'Hearn doubled in a run. And then top of the fourth, Josh Naylor 2-run dinger. And then Josh Bell would follow that up with a solo shot. Back to back. Not to be outdone, bottom of the fourth, and Anthony Santander said, I like that homer you did there. Watch this. And he hit a homer. So technically, if you want to be like that, that's 2 current Guardians and a Guardians or Indians farmhand hitting homers in 1 inning. Wow. 7-6, just like that. Then came the 5th inning. And the Guardians were like, all right, that's enough of this back and forth garbage. We're taking over this damn game now. Josh Naylor would double, clearing the bases, 3 runs, and he's over here doing like a little, having all kinds of hand gestures, looking like he's having a blast. And he was. Yeah. And then right after that, Gabriel Arias 2-run blast to left. I think he put it in the bullpen. Yeah, he put it in the bullpen, in the Guardians bullpen. Not to be outdone, of course, the O's, Ryan O'Hearn, RBI singled or forced out. Yeah, he grounded into a force because, double plays are so overrated. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. 11-8. And then just for good measure, Josh Naylor gets his 12th. Wow. 6th RBI of the game. Made it 12-8. So if you're keeping track, Naylor had half the RBIs today. Yeah, he scored half the runs that the Guardians scored. Yeah. Crazy how good he can be. That dude really starts heating up. I am excited to see what he can do come June. Only 3 games out of first. Our division is garbage. Yeah, sucks. And of course, the Astros want to be ass today. Literally the Astros. Who's pitching for the freaking Astros today? I don't even know. I should look. Do I even want to look? I don't even think I want to. But the win goes to Curry. He's 2-0, 2.45 ERA. And Givens takes the loss. He's 0-1 with an 11.25 ERA. And you know what's really crazy? If you watch my streams, I'm notoriously a negative talker. I'm always talking like, yeah, we're not going to do it because this team doesn't give me the vibe that we're going to do anything. But today, it was different. It's like, yeah, we give it the lead, but I'm thinking in my head, this offense is going to come back. The ball's flying. We're hitting the ball really well. We're going to come back. And sure enough, we did. I just had that in my head. I'm like, yeah, we're not going nowhere. We're good. We're good. They're pitching reeks. We're good. When I saw Cionel Perez come out, I'm like, okay, we know this guy. We've beat on him before. We're good. And we are. We were. So, yeah, just another quick refresher, though. I mean, Guardians pitching has been kind of ass besides Allen. They need to pick it up because now they got the Twins coming up. 4-gamer. Oh, boy. It'll practically be everyone but Bieber in that series, too. So, nice. Bieber, 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs. That's so stinky to look at. 2 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. And, of course, the O's went bullpen game. Aiken. Yeah, I mean, They had two pitchers go more than 2 innings than Voth and Bauman, and they each gave up a combined 6 runs, and yeah, 6 runs apiece from those two guys. He also had 3 runs surrendered by Givens and 2 by Cionel Perez. So literally their middle relievers all got torched by the Guardians. Voth, Perez, Givens, and Bauman all got torched. Aiken even gave up a run, but yeah, I mean, we torched their middle bullpen. My God. They couldn't keep us off the base paths. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a 1-2-3 inning until the 8th. I'm almost certain. I mean, literally, everybody on the team got on base somehow. Even the guys that didn't get a hit, they walked. Ahmed and Straw. Yeah, they didn't get a hit, but they walked. So everybody got on base somehow. I really wish I would have seen a Jose home run, though. I was really feeling a home run was coming, but just couldn't really get into it like that. Oh, well. So, Guardians are now 25-30, and the O's are 35-21. Let's go Twins. What's up, Scott? I think Quandale, that's enough. You got to really be realistic with this team. I'm not sweeping the Twins. Yeah, we took 2 of 3 against them in Cleveland, but I don't know. I can't trust this rotation right now. They have to earn their trust with me again, especially because we're going to be seeing Quantrill again against the Twins. Everybody else, I feel pretty confident in. Not him. What about Gaddis? Is Gaddis even going to be starting again? I don't even know. But anyways, tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night, 7:40 p.m., Tanner Bybee on the mound against Pablo Lopez, the guy that Guardians fans really, really wanted. Of course, the Twins gave up the hitting champ, freaking Luis Arias, for him. I think they gave up a prospect too. But Bybee, 1-1, 2.88 ERA. Wait, no, that's I'm thinking. Oh, I'm thinking of Jorge Lopez from the O's. Wrong Lopez, but they got them both on their team. Of course they do. Bybee's 1-1, 2.88 ERA, 34 Ks. Lopez 3-3 with a 4.11 ERA and 81 strikeouts. And against Bybee, they've never faced him. But against Lopez, Ahmed Rosario. 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Bell has an RBI as well. Maybe we could see a breakout series from Mr. Ass. That's what I'm going to call freaking Rosario. Mr. Ass. I don't think what's his name from wrestling is going to appreciate that too much, but that's literally what MLB.com calls him. They have his freaking the first letter of his name, A, next to his freaking position. They didn't put AM like they do with Jose Ramirez. They put A. So it looks like it says ass. I'm going to laugh at that every time I see it. It just makes me chuckle, man. It's just so funny. It's like MLB's calling him butt cheeks. They say he sucks. And he kind of does. Oh, man. What really sucks about Rosario is, like, he's not good. And then you look at who else we have at shortstop, and it's like, yo, why don't we play those guys? Play freaking Arias at shortstop. You know, where's Rocchio? Play him. It seems like every series, that bozo freaking does something stupid. Airmailing a throw to first. Bobbling the ball at short. You know, being too slow to turn a double play. So aggravating. Thank God he's a free agent after this year. Hopefully next year, our infield will be Jose, maybe Arias or Rocchio, depending on what they want to do there. My best bet would be Arias, maybe Rocchio, maybe like a little platoon action there. That'd be cool. But yeah, Ramirez, Rocchio, or Jimenez even. Jimenez at second, and then first base will probably be Bell. I don't really know who else they would put at first base. Valera? Noel? I don't even know. I guess we'll figure. Or Naylor, too. Naylor. Naylor. Hey, crazy dog. Naylor exists. Yeah. Oh man, but expecting decent, hopefully a good outing. Maybe the offense will be simmering and entering Minnesota, and maybe we can take a couple games here. But it's going to be tough against Mr. 81 Ks, Pablo Lopez, 3-3, 4.11 ERA. But hey, we got Bibby on the mound. Bibby. 1-1, 2.88 ERA, 34 strikeouts. 5 games back. Yep. Then for game 2 of the series, this one will be at 8:10 on Apple TV. He's back. Aaron Savale back on the mound. 1-1, 2.84 ERA, 8 strikeouts against Bailey O'Burr. Of course, again on Apple TV. I think the last time we faced him, we were on one of those streaming only services. I think it was Peacock, though. I don't know if it was Apple TV, but we were on one of those streaming services. And yeah, he's 3-2 with a 2.68 ERA and 37 Ks. I'm just so happy to see Savale back. He needs to stay healthy for longer than a freaking week, bro. My God. Poor kid. Poor kid. Poor dude. He's always getting hurt. He's made of glass. Savale. Oh, God. I gotta stop. But yeah, it's good to see him back. Against Savale, Buxton has 2 homers with 2 RBIs. Gallo has an RBI. Kepler has an RBI. Kirilloff has 3 RBIs. And Vasquez has 1. So, only Buxton has 2 homers off him. And then against O'Burr, literally nothing. Nobody's done anything. No homers or RBIs. That should be fun. Yeah. So for game 3 of the series, I believe it'll be LTA. I have to assume. I think. Game 3 of the series will be on Fox, 7:15 p.m., June 3rd. Logan Allen, 2-2, 2.72 ERA, 43 strikeouts against Sonny Gray, 4-0 with a 1.94 ERA and 69 Ks. Nice. Even though he's an opponent, it's still nice. Oh boy, this is not going to be fun. Kepler has a home run off of Allen with 2 RBIs, and that's it because they've only faced him 1 time. Yeah. That was actually when I think we had the no-no going, right? I think Logan was on the mound the last time we faced him in Cleveland because we actually had I think we had like 2 no-nos and a freaking perfecto going. We had something special going every game. And Kepler was the one that won him that game with that homer. Now against Sonny Gray, Jimenez has a homer with an RBI. Naylor has 2 with 5 RBIs. And that's it for homers. And then in terms of just straight up RBIs, Bell has 3, Quan has 2, Jose has 3, Amas and Ahmed and Straw have 1. Oh my God, bro. What is wrong? Baldy has 1 and Straw has 1. Oh God. This is going to be fun. But yeah, Allen's 2-2, 2.72 ERA with a 43 strikeouts. He's solid. Coming off that 10K masterclass that I streamed. Then Sonny Gray, 4-0, 1.94 ERA, 69 Ks. Yeah. And then we wrap up the series on June 4th, 2:10 p.m. It'll be Joe Ryan, 7-2, 2.77 ERA, and 76 Ks against to be decided. Could it be Sticks? I don't know. It's probably going to be either Sticks or Quantrill. Yeah. I would love it if it was Sticks. But it's probably going to be Quantrill, and we're probably going to get shelled. And against Ryan, Naylor and Jose have a home run off him. And Bell has an RBI. And, of course, Naylor and Ramirez have 2 RBIs apiece. And how crazy is it that those 2 have faced him the most? Or at least 2 of the 3 guys that have faced him the most. Other than that is Jimenez, and he's faced him 15 times, batting 133. So that's it for that series. And then after that, we have an off day. And then I believe we host Boston, right? Yeah. That means we'll have Bieber on the mound for game one against Boston. So if I had to guess, using this as a basis against Boston, it'll essentially be Bieber, Bibee, and Allen? No, it won't be Allen. He just pitched it 2 days ago. Savale? Yeah. Bieber, Bibee, and Savale. Oh, God. Whatever you do, do not investigate the initials of our 3 pitchers. Oh, God. Someone's going to be like, huh? What are you talking about? Wait. The initials are BBC? Huh? You know there's going to be someone that's like, crazy dog, you dirty person, you. I didn't tell you to do it. I said don't do it. That's the insinuation you want to come up with? Well, that says on you, buddy. Oh, God, but yeah, it was fun. As a head coach of the Pistons? Oh, he is? Really, Monty? See? I don't see anything saying it. Woj hasn't tweeted about it, buddy. Where'd you see that at, B-Squirrels? But anyways, yeah, should be a fun series against the Twins. Let me see actually when the schedule, because I'm going to try and stream one of those games. I would stream Friday, but it's on Apple TV. And I'm not sure if I might do Sunday, especially if Styx is back. Yeah, I might do Sunday's game. I might do Sunday's game if Styx is back. So I got to look at the schedule. So while we're doing that, I actually found this tweet from Hayden Grove, who covers the Guardians and other Cleveland sports teams, that really has you thinking about this, how bad this team has been. All right. So he tweeted this just a little while ago, actually, and I quote, look at the views, 69, nice. He said, the Guardians have scored 188 runs this year, the lowest in the MLB. It's crazy. 94 of those 188 runs have been driven in by Josh Naylor, Jose Ramirez, and Josh Bell. Those are the 3 guys that have brought in the most runs for this team. 50% of the team's runs have been driven in by those guys. That's RBIs. Yeah. That's actually sad. It's cool that it's not just Jose doing it, but it's 3 guys. And at least one of them is a big free agent that he signed. People say he stinks, but you know what? The only thing he stinks at right now is essentially hitting the ball out of the park. Now, when it comes to getting hits, he's doing just fine. You know, I mean, you look at what exactly, his batting average is. It's not absolutely garbage. I mean, let's take a look real quick. I mean, he's not doing horrible. I mean, he's got 183 at bats, 8 runs, 41 hits, 4 dongs. So half his hits are homers, 25 RBIs. He's batting .224, which honestly isn't great. But I expect him to get hot at some point again. He's going to have a surge, and he's going to go off, and we're all going to love him. Now, as for let's say Gabriel Arias, who's a guy that Guardians fans have had a love-hate relationship with him. Yeah, his average is a .198, but 91 at-bats, 8 runs, 4 hits, 4 homers. Again, just like Bell, half of his runs have been homers. RBIs, 6 RBIs. 4 homers, yeah. No, 18 hits, 4 homers. Yeah, 8 runs, so he's scored 8 runs. He's walked across the plate 8 times. 4 homers, 6 RBIs, .198 average. So yeah, I think he'll start heating up once he gets even more at-bats. Now, just for lulz, let's take a look at Jose Ramirez, because I know a lot of people probably wonder about him. How's he been doing? Well, let's take a look, shall we? So while that's cooking up, let's look at the schedule here. All right, so Jose, 277 average, 813 OPS, 28 runs, 56 hits. God, 6 homers. Ugh, yeah, his power's not there. He has no power this year. 29 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. He has no power this year at all. I got to see how many home runs he had at this point last year. Wish I could look. You know what I'm saying? I can't look and see like what he had at this point last year, though. That's what sucks. Oh well. Oh well. I'm sure he was probably like at like damn near 10 home runs or something by now. I mean, there could be a month where he just goes berserk, but he's just getting hits. Just has a little bit of a noodle bat. Oh well. Wow, Cincinnati beat Boston again. Damn, Boston? You're losing to Cincinnati again? God. Cincinnati has your number. I got your number. Ticket TV dropping a video about Monty Williams. I'm going to check y'all out later, man. All right. Miami Heat Sports Channel. I don't drop fake news, fam. Damn, 8-0 Twins. My God, I got to see who's pitching over there. Because whoever it is pulling a Cal Quantrill. That's not a good thing. Who the heck was their starter for Houston? Probably some scrub no one's heard of. Some guy named Brown. God. He had 8 Ks too. But he gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, 8 Ks against Varland. Wow, Varland's done a great job just and then 10 hits. Yeah, 10 hits, 8 runs. Yikes. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this one. And oh, by the way, let's take a look at the schedule. So, oh yeah, they are playing on Sunday. So I might do Saturday's game. Yeah. I might do Saturday's game, guys. That would be June 2nd. No, June 3rd. June 3rd. That'd be the last game of this series, I'm pretty sure. So no, it won't. No. June 3rd. That's on Fox. Oh yeah, I'm doing this game. Yeah, Logan Allen against Sonny Gray. Yeah, I'm doing this game. For sure. So I'll see you on Saturday then. Because then Sunday will be game 2 of the finals. So I'll be seeing you then too. But yeah, for this, definitely I will be live for game 3 of the series against the Twins. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out, and I'll be live tomorrow afternoon for a little fun little comparison stream, I guess, where I compare the sports teams of the 2 cities in the NBA Finals, Denver versus Miami, compare to, how their teams have done, in terms of championships since 2000, like I did last year with Golden State and Boston. And I hope to see you all there. And of course, I'll be live tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. for game 1 of the NBA Finals, Miami and Denver. And of course, they play every 2 days, and there'll be a lot of baseball in between there. And hopefully we have some fun. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope to see you tomorrow in both streams. If not, that's fine. I'm not going to force you. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. And I'm out. Big series dub, baby. Let's go. Let's go for another one, huh? Let's take another one. And stacking them up, I'll take a split against the Twins. Because we'll essentially be right back where we are now. Pretty much. But, 3 out of 4 would be dope. But it'd be tough. This team could definitely do it. Somehow they took 2 of 3 against them before. We'll have to wait and see. But I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. See you later, guys. Go Cards. Yeah. Yeah.